you're going to get your slip knot, and I'm using a number 6 millimeter, but it's worn off. And I am going to start doing 23 like this. Go under, grab it, pull up, go through. Go under, grab, pull up, go through. Grab it. And we're going to do this 23, well, excuse me, what we're going to do is we're going to do the whole ring, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next, but just go all the way around like this, grab it up, pull through, go through, pull through, go under, grab, pull up, go through, and it's going to look like this, and we're going to go all the way around. Okay, we should have 42 all the way around. Okay, now get your stitch, and also go through here and slip stitch like so. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And put your stitch marker in. Let's make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got these smaller ones so they would hold better. Okay, now go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. Okay. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 32. 1, 2, we're going to chain 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'll meet you back as soon as we get 23 chains. Okay, here I've done 23 chains. Okay, now turn your work, and on the back, put a stitch marker right here. Okay, on the back. So now get your next hoop and we're going to go into the top, and we're going to pull this around, go through, go through, and this is what we should have. We should have this in the back, just like this. Okay, and then we're going to go down, pull up a loop, go through, and we should have this. And we're going to do the single crochets all the way around, just like this. Just go under, pull up, go through, go under, pull up a loop, go through, go under, pull up a loop, go through. And we're going to do this all the way around, and this should be like this. Okay, I'm at the end, and I am going to slip stitch right here, and this is the back of where my stitch marker is. So I'm going to take this out, and I am going to go in, and I am going to do 1 slip stitch, 2, 3, and 4 slip stitches. And then I'm going to do 15 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just continue and do 15 single crochets. Okay, I've done my 4th slip stitch. I did my 15, my 4 slip stitches, and now I'm going right here and slip 1 more time, chain 1, turn your work. Okay, and now we are going to start here in the back of this right here. We're going to slip stitch 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we are going to single crochet 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, right here in this stitch, we're going to do 3. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we are going to continue in the next stitch in the back loop and do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now we will do 4 slip stitches in the back loop. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So we should have this. Okay, this is what we should have at this point. And in the center, we have three single crochets. So this row, I've done 4 slip stitches, and now I'm doing 8 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then when you're in the center, right here on number 2, you know that you're ready to do 3 singles. So 1, 2, 3. And now you're going to work back down 8 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're going to be right here to do our 4 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and now we will go into this stitch and we will slip stitch right here, chain 1. Okay, we'll have this. Now we're going to turn our work. Okay, so we're going to go right here in this back loop and slip stitch 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to do 9. We're going to be doing 9 singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And right here in this center one, we're going to do in the back loop 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we should have this right here. Okay, and then we're going to continue back down in the back loop with our same amount on each side. We've got 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. we've got this so far. Okay, so we've got our 4 slip stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And right here, we've got this bump, but we need to go into this next stitch, slip stitch, chain 1, and turn our work. Okay, we should have this. Okay, so now we're going to do, start in the back loop and slip stitch 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now this row we will be doing 11. Okay, we're going to do 11, so we'll be doing 11 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And right here we should fall right onto the second stitch here, and we know that we've got to do 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now if you're off, you're going to know, because you're not going to fall on this second stitch. And then once you do how many you do on this side, we're on 11, you're going to do 11 on this side in the back loop, single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then we're going to do our back loops of slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're going to go into this next space, slip stitch. Okay, and now we should have this. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I will chain 1, turn our work, and now we will be doing the 12s. Okay, we'll be doing our 4 slip stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we will do our 12 singles, 3 in the center, come back down 12, 4 slip stitches, and when we get to this mark, I'll meet you when we get to this mark, but continue with 12, 13, and I'll meet you right back. Okay, here I am on I've turned and I've chained one, and so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 slip stitches. Now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So right here, let me get some yarn pulled. Okay, now we've got right here in the middle. Okay, so we are going to do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and now we'll do 16 all the way back down here. Okay, and then we'll do our 4 slip stitches, and then we're at our marker. So what we're going to do is we're going to work all the way down to this end and do our 4 slip stitches, and I'm almost there. Okay, I finally have gotten to my marker, and if you look right here, this is what we have, this right here. Okay, now if you look here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little holes where we did our 3 single crochets. Okay, so now at our marker here, what we're going to do is we're going to take this marker out, and we are going to slip stitch here, chain 1, turn our work, and now what we're going to do is we're going to do our 4 slip stitches in the back loop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're just going to do a continuous single crochet into the back of each loop all the way up until we get to our 4 slip stitches, and we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going back and forth, and we'll keep doing that until we get to our next marker. Okay, so we're just going to keep going back and forth until we get to our marker, and I will meet you back when we get to this marker, but we're just going to continue doing our single crochets in each back loop stitch, slip stitch in our 4 on each end, and I'll meet you back when we get to our marker. I also did a row, and if you notice that it starts to turn in right here, and also I wanted to mention I do my 4 slip stitches and then a total of 35 single crochets and then 4 slip stitches, and then continue, and like I said, we'll keep going back and forth until we get to this marker right here. So I want y'all to notice that I ran out of yarn, and I ordered some more and it is the wrong color. So I have come this far, and I've never made this purse before, so I didn't know how much yarn I would need, and I bought 400-gram balls of yarn, but this is my second ball. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because as a lesson, I'm going to say you need to order, now that we know, I would need to order two. I think two would be enough. And also, as a rule, it's hard to get the same color if you don't order it at the same time. So I've learned my lesson. So I know from now on, if I want to make this purse, I need to buy 2-gram balls of yarn, or 400 grams, 2 balls. So anyway, I wanted to let y'all know. So I'm just going to tie this on like this, and I'm going to try to hide it into this. I'm still working on my rows, as you can see. I haven't reached my marker yet. I've got a few more rows to go, but I'm going to keep on going. And also, I wanted to say, if y'all can try to hide your yarn, that would be really good. If you can hide this where, like, well, if you have to join, like I did, just try to hide it the best that you can inside the purse. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that, and I'm going to continue working with this different ball of yarn. So it's going to make my purse not look so great, but anyway, that's how it goes. So, but I wanted to show y'all that. And right here, I've gotten to the new yarn. So if you look here where I made this, I'm just going to try to hide that like so. So I know it's not going to look as pretty if I had done it all one color, but anyway. But sometimes, I mean, like, it's going to change the whole look of this, but I wanted to show y'all what happens when you, so anyway, we're going to do our 4 slip stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to turn our work. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all this, and you know, I hate that, but this is probably, even if I had the same color, I would have to add yarn. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all what happens. And so I'm doing my 4 slip stitches, and then I'm going to start into my back loops, and I'm still on 35 single crochets. So I'm just going to keep on working until I get to my marker. When you get to the marker here, what you're going to do is you're going to take this marker out, and you're going to go into this stitch and chain 1. But if you notice, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to turn your work, and now you're going to go to the other end, and do the same thing, and go all the way around to this other side, and I'll meet you back. Okay, now I've got back to the other side, and I took my marker out over here. So now if you look down here where we did the 35 regular single crochets, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of these rows here, okay? That's what I did, okay? So now I'm going to start on this row. I'm going to slip stitch like I've been doing, chain 1, turn, and now this time what I'm going to do is I am going to do my slip stitches, my 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do slip stitch 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. And I will say this yarn, this new color that I added, it's more stiffer than the other one, so it's more thicker and harder to work with, I think, than this yarn. So that's why it's so good if you're going to use one color to order 2 balls of 400 grams to do this purse. So anyway, on this round we are going to go back down. Now we're going to do 16 single crochets in the back loop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, now when you get your 16 single crochets, okay, now we're going to decrease. So we're going to go in and do 1, go into the next loop, pull up 2, go into the next loop and pull up the third, and now we're going to pull through all of these like this. Okay, and as I work, my yarn is twisting, so I try to keep it straight, but like I said, this yarn tends to get all twisted. So then we're going to work 16 down this way. So we're going to do 1, 2, oh, excuse me, I did that wrong. Make sure you go into the back loop. So pull through like that. And then you should do 1. And I know it's hard to see. 1, 2, 3. But look, here's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, so you do 16 on this side, decrease 3, 16 on this side, and then we should have 4 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go into the next stitch, slip stitch, chain 1, turn your work. Okay, and now we're going to do 4 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we should go down to 15. We should be doing 15 single crochets. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, and now we should have 15 single crochets. And here, what we're going to do is do 1 loop, pull up 2 loops, pull up 3, because we're going to decrease. And we're going to pull through all of those. Okay, and then we are going to single crochet back down, and we're going to do 15 on this side in the back loop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay, so we should have this, and then we are going to do our 4 slip stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go to the next stitch, chain 1, and then now on this side we are going to go down to 14 now. Okay, so we're going to go into the back loop, one, 2, 3, and 4 slip stitches like this. Okay, so now we're going to do 14 down, 14 single crochets, decrease 3, 14, slip stitch 4, and then we'll go to 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, we'll decrease until we get to 7 stitches, 7 single crochets. And when we get there, which it should bring us to this marker, I'll meet you back and show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so I've ended right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to this stitch here, and I'm going to pull through like this. And then I am going to go through this stitch here, pull up a loop, and pull through like this. I'm going to go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and I'm going into this stitch, pull up a loop, like this. Pull through, go to the next space, pull through, like this. Go through this next space, pull up, go through the next loop, pull through, go in, and so on. And we're going to just keep doing this all the way to the end here, and I'll meet you back. So when you get up to this part here, go up one right here, pull through like this, then come over, go into the back loop, and do a slip stitch. Like this. So go in the back loop and do a slip stitch. Like this. And just go all the way around till we get to this other handle. So I'm almost up to the other side, so I'm going into this back loop like this, and then I'm going to go up to this loop and pull through like that. Then the same thing here, we're going to do I'm going to go up one more right here, and then I am going to go through right here, pull through like so, go into the next, pull through, go into this space, pull through, just like we did on the other side. Go through this loop, go through, go through, go in, grab, pull up, go, and if you have to use your other hand, do that, like that. Go through, pull up, pull through, like this, and just keep going. Just go through each little space, go through, pull through, go through this space, go to the next space, and just keep doing that until you get over to this side. Okay? Okay, right here, go up one more, right here, pull through. Now we are going to go in to the back space right here, pull through like this. Go into the back loop, pull through. Okay, and keep on going, pull through, going into the back loop, and my yarn is very tight. It's very, it's thicker than this lighter color, so it's nice quality, but it's a little bit thicker. But keep going through into the back loop, working your way to the other handle. We've already done this handle on the back here, as you can see, but I want to work around to this space right here, because we're right here. Okay, so just keep on going. Let's see if I can get back into my position. Okay, go into the back, slip into the back, and keep doing slip knots, or slip stitches, I mean, and just keep going. Into that back loop. And we're almost done. And you could always add to your purse. You could always sew on lace or ribbon or anything like that, or just leave it plain. Okay, we're just about to the end, as you can see. Okay, and I hope I'm not out of frame. Okay, so, and this is the first time I've made this purse, so I apologize if I've been all over the place, because it's not an easy thing to do, to make. Okay, so pull through. We're just about at the end. Pull through. Okay, we're just about there. Okay. Now we're going to go, I'm going to go ahead and get me some tail here, or extra end. Clip this and go ahead and get your needle. Okay, so what I would do is no, that doesn't look right. I haven't planned this out. I apologize. Okay. Because I'm kind of, I feel like I'm backwards. Okay. Let's try this again. So I'm going to go through this, go through this stitch here. And if you have a better way that makes it look nicer to end, I would do it that way. But anyway, it looks like this. And then what I would do is I would pull this through. Actually, you know what? Go back through here and let's see if I can make this look nicer. Well, y'all, this does not look good. I don't know. Like I said, I've never made this purse. Let's see. Okay, let's see here, y'all. I don't want it. I want y'all to do a really good job. Okay. Okay. It's not the best, but it'll work. I know what I'll do. I'll come back down through here and go back in. And flip it on the back side. And let's see. I'm going to work it through on the back here because I don't want it to come loose. And this color, I apologize, it's very hard to see everything that I'm doing with this color. And I'm just working it through on the back. Sometimes I do neat work and sometimes I'm not so neat. But you all might have a better way of doing the closing better than myself. But I want to hide this through here. And then I would come back through, like below, come down one, like right here. And this is on the back, this is on the inside of the purse. See if you can pull through. It's kind of tight right here. I don't know if I can get it through. Go through another piece then, if you can't get it. I've got it really tight. Okay, now come back through if you can get it to lock like so, so your purse doesn't fall apart. Okay, so I'm going to clip it. I'm going to clip it right here. Okay, now, this is what I've got. And then you pick this, oh, and also on this piece here, what I would do is slip through, get your needle, pull this through, and hide this also, and kind of go up through this handle and hide your stitches in the handle. And just keep going so that way it'll be extra tight. And this, and one thing about this lighter yarn color, it was very soft and flexible, whereas this was more stiffer, so the textures were a little bit different. But just work this through and hide that handle. And I want to make sure it doesn't come loose. And also, you know what, I may even just reinforce it right here too. Maybe it's overkill, but I make a lot of these purses, different ones, and I like them to be secure so they won't come loose. And this should do it. Okay, now once you get this pulled through, just clip this. Okay, and then I bought this little thing. Oh, and also, remember when I did this inside, remember I had to add my yarn? That's where this is showing. And you can also clip this shorter just to hide, just to clip that. And then you pick the side that you like the best. And I kind of like this side, so I bought this little thing. It's a little keychain thing, and I thought it was so cute. So what I was gonna say, you could pick the center and just clamp it on like this. Just find your, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so let's see, 24, so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what you do, I'm just gonna clip this on here, if I can get a hold of it. Well, I didn't center it. I was going to put it on those two. There we go. Is that getting it? Okay. So anyway, this is my purse. And I think it came out kind of cute. Let me raise this up a little bit. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get my camera right. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And then, like I said, you could put this here in the middle, or you could put it right here on the end. But this is the bag, and this is the back. And I think it came out beautiful, even though I used the two colors. I kind of like that. I'm glad I had made the mistake of not ordering, even though this yarn is stiffer than this one. But anyway, I just thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you for all my new subscribers. I just do a little bit of everything on here. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and God bless.